Hello everybody, we are back at the Bankroll challenge. We're sitting at 336 today, no sorry 366 today. And we're just going to get back into grinding a bit of 10 NL. I think is suitable for this bankroll. So that's one of them. Just get rid of that. So you can see bankroll there, 356 plus the $10. And let's sit on this one as well. So hello to Clairol in the chat, and also hello to Ariza Chicken TV. I'm doing well today. How about you? So players are in the pool. Doesn't seem to be that many players in the pool right now. Hopefully it'll pick up in the next few hours. It'll be what, a Thursday morning for you guys? Thursday night for me. So Riza's asking what stakes I play live. Don't play a lot live. And it's difficult because of COVID, right? 7 up, Queen 5, heads up. Roll this down the right. G'day Sylph. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Hello Nathaniel, I am not going to play the minigames, because I do not like to gamble. Well, if you define gambling by making a minus EV play just to increase your variance, I don't like that. The majority of the time. Eh, 10 higher on the left, or a good hand. Check it down. We'll bluff now, probably. Bluff this. And we get it through. So how is everyone today? Let me know how you're going. Get it for the small over bit. Get all the threes here on the button. Fill the 3 seals, open that up, and we get the seal. Very nice. Clairol's asking when Bitcoin will go back down so he can buy my book. It might never go back down, so you know, buy it while it's cheap. I can bet small or check. Let's just bet small. Open up the fours here. There's a little bit of extra dead money in the middle, which is nice. There we go. Top it up. Alright, just another one on the side. Let's play another one off screen, shall we? Get this bankroll challenge done as quick as we can. With 3 tables simultaneously, should be alright. Something really interesting happens on the other screen, I'll replay the hand. Okay. Value bet, probably. Go for a value bet here. Ace Queen suited got a couple of limps. Let's, I don't know, 14 big blinds. Seems reasonable. When will take a shot at NL 25 when the bankroll requirements allow me to. So probably around $500 in the roll. There's 20 buy-ins. Chop chop. Not sure why he's betting the turn. Maybe he needs a bit of ace queen. picking up the king 10 suited in the hijack. Yeah, this is cool. I mean, it sucks. We're getting like amazing odds. King 9 suited here. Let's spot it. Check, get through. It's a really big bet in 2 players. I mean, we're not going to be raising too many hands here. This is cool. Maybe want to donk the turn now. Maybe want to donk the turn now. Let's donk for a 10-foot pot. See what happens. Alright, let's pot it. So just go for the value when you can. That turn was a very much a bricky turn. So like when he pots, he's got a lot of like draws there that I kind of want to deny by betting small. And like he has to raise me playing. So when he just calls, like he's very capped, so I just pot it into him. Could have considered jamming. I mean, jamming is a bit cheeky, especially with the 10 of diamonds. I think after a straight draw comes, we just pot it. Seems alright. If it was like a total brick, then I might have just ripped the river. Bit of a strange line to take. But look how much rake we paid. That was a lot of rake. About like $1 of rake. How much did he have to start that hand? 920. I should put in like $4, yeah. It's a lot of rake. Lots of rake. Again with the king 8. I mean, we probably king 8. It's a bit on the loose side of rolling. I don't know. Here was the post. I'm getting myself confused. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely too. Probably could have opened it in hijack actually. Low jack. Oh. Next time. When you're taking a shot, how many buy-ins will you shoot? Well, if we take a shot with like 20 buy-ins, probably like a quarter of that, maybe. Because then that allows us to drop back down and still have 30 buy-ins at 10-0, 35 buy-ins at 10-0. Which is pretty comfortable. Because we've got 35 buy-ins now. So yeah, everyone say hello in the chat. Like the video, do all the good stuff, because that always helps with the spreading the awareness. And of course, if you have any questions, you can always ask, because there's a bit of delay with the stream. So I'll try and answer as soon as I can. heads up, is it? Confused as to what's happening. Are we in position or out of position? Oh no, we're in position. Okay. I mean, this is still an okay call in position. Let's check it back. Second pair with the redraw. Yeah, right, it's value at the ace jack. It's pretty thin. Jack suits, it's into the pot there. Could open the 10-9, but this guy likes to play a lot of hands, so we'll just let it go. I'm not a doctor yet. The website actually isn't that big. How do I do it? You just got to carve out the time in your schedule. A lot of people just like to sit around and watch TV shows, and I don't do a lot of that. When I do watch a TV show, I usually binge watch it with my partner. So it's just saving little bits of time here and there, and then allocating it towards other stuff. In terms of chess, like I played chess when I was a kid mostly. I don't play as much chess now. But yeah, do I sleep? Oh yeah, I get plenty of sleep. Probably not enough sleep, to be honest. I don't understand why this guy's potting on this board. Doesn't make any sense to do that. Like, it's so hard about a position player to defend, even if you just like make a 1 big blind bet. So like, it's pretty bad for me potting up. just makes my life very easy. Continue with ace eyes and a 4 and pocket pairs, blah blah blah. Plural's asking, I take a shot with $600 and make 1,200, cash out 200. After I lost until 450, now 500, should I still play 25 NL for 5 blinds more? I don't understand what you just wrote. Too bad. Okay. Dodge an ace, dodge a 7, dodge a 2. Very nice. I mean, the guy likes to play little hands, right? It's like, what am I losing to a straight? Yeah, how often does that happen? It's got way more just random ace X, it just rips it for no reason. There's the exploits for ya. Alright, maybe we should be following that because players never shove without the nuts. Is that the truth these days? Everyone's a nit? Doesn't feel like it, especially not on the reg tables. You guys are facing too many nits in Zoom. Just move to the reg tables. It's way softer. Because you just have players like that just ripping it into you with top pair no kicker. Let's get up here. Give up. And let's open min the aces. A little bit top set. This is where having multiple bet sizes like really pays off. Like you can have overbetting range and have like a small bet range. Little less than half pot. Plural, if you've got 20 buy-ins and you want to play at 25 and L, you should consider what your win rate is. What do you think that your win rate is? If you think that your win rate is high compared to your variance, okay, then you can perform a rough calculation to have the minimum bankroll to try and play that level. So you estimate your variance, usually in like 6max whatever, especially if it goes a bit shorter. That's around about 100 to 150 big blinds 100 hand as a standard deviation. Variance is slightly different to standard deviation, but the standard deviation there. And then you divide it by your win rate. So say for example, it's a 150 is your variance, is your standard deviation, and your win rate's 4. You divide 150 by 4 and you get 37 and a half. So that means that you should have 37 and a half. So that's a rough calculation. So for myself, I would assume something like a little bit less, a little bit closer to 100, and then a little bit higher of a win rate, get closer to 10, and so then you get something a little bit closer to like 50 15 and 20. So I'm fairly comfortable with taking a shot at 20 and then playing to 15. Flop the nuts, as you do from time to time. On these monotone boards, like blocker effects are very, very strong. So you've got to pay close attention to that. Maybe we could call a 4-5, I don't know, seems kind of dubious. Let's go 3/4 now. Does he have any flushes left? Probably not. Probably not that many. How big can we bet? 3 times a pot? Let's open this up, shall we? Plural. I think you need to look into the gambler's fallacy there. Your downswings and upswings are totally unrelated to each other. G'day, Lucro. G'day, Barbaros. Yes. Well, I'm not really necessarily mixing, but using multiple sizes, sure. So Barbaros asks, I've heard our sizes should get progressively larger as we move towards the button. Is that true? Your sizes should on average be bigger the fewer players there are behind you, and smaller the more players there are behind you. Barbaros, I might put a little graph up on the website or something at some stage to track stuff. What the fuck is going on here? Why are they both so short? Okie doke. Come on, don't let the queen 5. Ooh, king 10 not there with the straight. Have an ender and get it through, nice. So king jack. Nice fine, let's part it. Let's part it, should we be cheeky and full bit this hand? Probably not. Here we go. Bottom pair, top kicker on the right. Yeah, right, bang off. Ooh, Barbaros. Hello, Atty. Remember to like the video, guys. That always helps. G'day, Guillaume. Yeah, trading a bit of water. What's the roll set now? 325 plus 25, 350 plus 10 on this offset table. So we're up. Alright, we're half a buy-in. It's alright. I think on this table off screen, I think we got queens in with like 75% equity and loss, which kind of sucks, but yeah, well, that happens. But we're still up on the session today. How long have we been going for? Pretty good so far. And he asks, you think it would change a lot your default strategy moving into 50 or 100 now? I mean, players are playing pretty poorly against multiple sizing strategies, so might keep it. Let's just say they're playing a lot worse than if you just use the one size. And just not adjusting at all. Kill this one. Sylph is asking, saying HUDs are overrated, but can you talk more on this? Old school culture comes back and might make specific adjustments about every player. The issue with HUDs is that you almost never get to the stage where you have a sufficient sample size against a player unless you've been playing against them for ages and ages, and if you've been playing against them for ages and ages, it's probably better to just use your notes on them rather than making those kinds of adjustments. I don't know, 40%? This guy post? Let's post it, right? Dodge on a sixes. Oh, 2 pairs not enough, mate. 2 pair is not enough, mate. Over the post. Yeah, let's go 160. Well, in the exploit the micros video, I was just doing and I'm just exaggerating it for clarity. Right, I'm just using an exaggerated strategy. This is a bit toned back, so that's why I'm only going 3.5, and also opening min with aces in particular, so we get 3-bet a bit more. Because aces really likes getting 3-bet. But you can do a lot of pre-flop stuff in order to try and exploit your opponents. Just limp the 9s here. So yeah, so if I'm not sure if that answers your question, if you want more clarification, let me know. I mean, I think the strategy of opening strong hands a bit bigger, using some polarity with your bigger size and less polarity with your smaller size is just good against humans in general. That guy. Going through with this guy? I think so. Yeah, check down can beat ace queen, can't we? It's Jack. Okay. Yeah, just cool. Let him barrel. Yeah, just cool. Just cool, just cool. So it's also asking a small line, so you fold 7s and king queen versus the 5x and 6x raises, through winning premiums versus those sides, perhaps calling ace ace. So I think you overestimate how strong those two hands are. 7s and king queen off aren't that strong. So yeah, that's all I really have to say about that. He's asking if I adjust the 3-bet ranges somehow. Yeah. bluff it now, I think. Probably give up on the river. Alright, it's over the fives. See if we can turn a set sour. Nope. Just let it go. And let's go for the squeeze. fold. Might be a call. Might be. I think this is suited hands a lot better. Suited hands are just way better than offset aces. In these multi-way limp pots. Guess we just overlap this end. Could ISO, but that little thing seems on too. Do we just rip it? I think just rip it. Sure enough. This guy's gonna call. We're both gonna call. It would suck if they both called. Ender here on the left. Okay. I don't know why they're going to call with ace 5. So make our money back. And here, just betting one group on the left. It's probably okay. It's a bit much. How's it pair now? Do I overbet here on the left? Probably. Some money in, shall we? Some money in. 3 times pot. We get the fold. Nice. Extra dead money. I think a little bit less than a quarter of the stack makes for a nice stack pot ratio if he just calls. Do 80? 80? $0.70. Checking back the 10. Oh, that ice is not good. Oh wait. That's really good. Really good. Really good. I'm getting the 2 hands confused. Rip it. What the fuck's going on? by the way, that jam there is 100% solver approved. 100% solver approved jam right there. Actually, it might actually be a solver approved jam in that spot. There is some just ripping it multi-way. It's crazy. Maybe would make for a good tutorial. The multi-way 3-bet pop, you just rip kings on the flop. It's 10 high. If you guys find this content thrilling, you should like the video. So Guillaume, so you're saying something about the Patreon levels and buying the book, blah blah blah. The preflop sims, there is a Python script that will convert them to Pi or GTO Plus. It's a script that John made, but you'll also get the viewer. And honestly, it's easier to just look at the viewer on the website. And if you don't have the viewer on the website, if you don't like the viewer on the website, then it's a lot easier just to look at it in Monka Viewer for the preflop sims. So you can just load them into Monka Viewer and have a look at them. In terms of copying pasting ranges directly from the preflop sims into Pi or GTO Plus, I think the viewer, the advanced preflop range viewer will be able to do that. Just like right click and then copy it over. But Monka Viewer doesn't let you do that. Of course, the most recent ones is available in Monka Viewer, not necessarily the viewer on the website. How are we going? We're getting beat up here on the left. 10 on the left, 330, 30 here, 360, 15. So probably a buy-in. Getting beat up on the left, you guys can't see, it's off screen. Yep. So if you just make a weird play in a multi-way 3-bet pot, just say it's solver approved, because no one has a solver that's strong enough to be able to calculate that. So there you go. It's just dumb. Like, who has anything on that board? And like, I don't really want to see it turn. Check this one back. Definitely could be running it. Yeah, it's better now. Reinke in the middle's not so nice. When you're in the middle, you don't really have to call that much. I mean, your calling range is probably going to be roughly the same strength, but if not a little bit stronger because he's got some traps there to back raise in case you get a call and a raise or something from the play behind you. That kind of stuff happens multi-way, but not really on the river. Okay, let's just limit this. John is asking, do you think that there are super users that play? No. Why would you think that? Play they can see your whole cards. I don't think so. Like if a poker site ends up getting found out has got super users on it, then no one will use it. And they're making a shit ton of money with Rake, so like there's a massive incentive to prevent super users from getting onto the platform, or to prevent their platform getting hacked in that kind of way. Just one and done this. I think so. One and done. Still for that king's hand. Yeah, there's probably going to be multiple sizes there. The thing with super users is that they're fairly easy to... They play very differently to how regular poker players play. Like if you know your opponent's cards, you're gonna play the hand a lot differently. You have to show the flush block number, alright? something's going on with those win rates. How many hands was that? 140, 34k hands. Yeah, I mean, maybe 100. Do you think it's 4BB? Yeah. Does this get your variance and then divide it by your win rate? Get your standard deviation, and then you divide that by your win rate, and then voila, you have a quick and dirty answer as to how many binds you need. Do we overlook this hand? Maybe let's give it a try. On the button, can't hurt. These guys are probably pretty passive. Come on, bet into me. No, alright. I am in Australia. Yeah, they banned everything in Australia. They've made it illegal for poker sites to host Australian players. But Ignition doesn't care. HUD's answer be useful on Ignition, because it's sort of anonymous, and if players leave and come back, the HUD resets, so you're never going to really get a sufficient sample size. It's better to just watch what the players are doing, rather than relying on a HUD. It's a free roll, and he got there. I mean, queen high. Whatever. Oh, you gotta be very selective in those limp pots because you just have so many hands compared to the limper. You just gotta check down and lose all of the time. There's a set. There's a set. Someone's got a flush, I bet, right? No? Okay. Yeah, people bluff sometimes. Checker here, 210 king jack high. Yeah, probably. bluff now. Let's bluff now. Reroll. I can manage the nuts on one side. I like it. I like it. That's an everyone calls. Seven. No. What is this, Badoogie? Do you think environments with higher rake and more recreational players would incentivize us to use RFI big open sizes? It's not necessarily that it's higher rake. I mean, higher rake increases open sizes slightly in GTO at equilibrium, very slightly. But more recreational players, definitely. I mean, if you're using multiple open sizes, not even necessarily have to mix, just using multiple open sizes like I have been doing here. If you haven't noticed, I've been using a mix of min and then pot in the field, and then like 5x and 3x and small blind. So I mean, it's a good it's a good strategy to have, because players don't adjust to the different sizes. So yeah, hello everyone in the chat. If you're finding some value in this, please like the video. Remember to like the video, do all the good stuff. That always helps. I mean, this third table, not a lot happened. I stacked the fish, and then like now I'm just playing heads up. So it's kind of like whatever. John is saying he likes to open to 100x. I mean, I guess. You could consider opening this, but with this guy being a bit short in the big blind, you want to tighten up. Jack 7, Jack 7. Barbaros asking about which hands open min and which hands open pot. I've got a video from a few months back called How to Crush the Micros. Goes and talks about it, but generally for the pot size, you're going to be wanting to use hands towards the top and the bottom of your range. So like your very strong hands, and then you fill it in with some bluffs. Those bluffs have some nice blockers to the 3-bet range. And then the small size you're using up the middle of your range, like those pocket pairs and suited 2 kinds of hands. Thanks DSD for liking the video. We're going for a little over an hour and a half. Probably go for 2 hours like usual. Maybe we could stretch it to 3, see how I feel. So John is asking, is there a way to win playing poker without bluffing? Technically, yes. I mean, all of your expectation comes from the value hands. Bluffing doesn't really... Hands which you bluff if your opponents are playing correctly will have not a lot of expectation for making that bluff. I mean, in general, they will have a small amount of expectation. That's why you're bluffing them. But usually they don't have a lot. set hold manager 2 standard deviation in VB 100. You have 38.4. I mean, you got to make sure whether that's 38.4 for every 100 hands that you play, for every hand that you play. Also, I don't know what you mean by DEV. You should just have a look at your standard deviation of your win rate in order to calculate the bankroll requirement. It usually is something like 100. Bluff, not really. Sevens on the button versus the 3x open, 50% call, 50% raise. Maybe. I mean, it depends how deep the guy's behind, though. The issue is, like, I don't really want to call and they get jumped on. I can't remember that. Were the people on the left short? Was it this one or this one? Can't remember. Never call in your opinion. I mean, when we go higher up and the rate gets lower and people play 100 big blind stacks, we'll definitely have lots of calls on the button in the small blind. Down at this level, I mean, it's not super necessary, especially when players are playing like really short. Then again, there could be the counter argument because they're short, it's necessary to have calls because your positional advantage isn't quite there for free betting. Just I don't like set money with those kinds of hands when there's a chance that I just get ripped on. Free roll. Yeah, let's just call the flush draw. Yeah, we made a pair. We made a pair. The cat is scratching at the door. Can you hear that? Sure you guys can hear that. Well, I don't know, I guess I call. Collateral 76.8, still a bit low. Big bets and on big ones. I mean, I'm not sure what you're doing with your database if you've got to configure it properly, I think. I mean, we're doing a lot better than we were at the beginning of the session on this table over here. Back to 18. So I'm sure we got an 18 plus 14 plus 30. Jesus Christ. Plus 319. So someone good math on that. Hey, we're just making sets after sets today. It's a shame they've only got 18 big funds left. What's going on here? Lynn? Da-da-da. Goodbye. Twice the pot left. Check jam maybe? No, doesn't want to do that. Alright, let's get the showdown. I have a feeling this guy's going to win with jack high or something. Maybe not. Can I put all the tables on the screen? No, because then it's like you get 3 tables on one screen, it's kind of squishy. Yeah, right, pay him off, whatever. Got a boat. Yeah, I mean, there's no way to fit it nicely. It doesn't tile on the screen. Otherwise it'll be full tabling it on one screen. Gotcha. Gut shot again. Okay. Gut shot. Bosco is asking is 3.5x preflop the new meta. Maybe. Don't 3.5x everything. Do a showdown with 8s, probably. Probably a little bit of showdown. Come on, check it through. Nice. Very nice. Pot it with the queens. Let's pot it now. Get that value with a pair of queens. Yeah, okay. Stolen. mean, not really. I think with short stacks is that people don't know how to play short stack. I might go for another hour. What do you guys think? You guys, is there enough support to go for another hour, or should we end it soon? What adjustments do you make against 50 people on stacks? I mean, you got to open a bit tighter. And then generally playing a bit more aggressively. Post-flop. There's less stack depth to worry about. Alright, another hour it is. Remember to like the video, guys. Remember to like the video. Gonna keep grinding for a whole other hour. What's the win rate at 10-0? Like, three tables. Maybe like $15 an hour. 10-15 an hour. That's yeah. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, pretty sure the last session we won $20 2 buy-ins. That was 2 hours, and such before that was similar. I don't know, this Bankroll challenge is probably going to take a while if we're just playing everything at 10-0. But that's not the aim. The aim is to get to a sufficient bankroll and then move up to the next level. Alright. Player 4, this guy. This guy's a super user, do you say? I don't know about that. I think it's just running hot. A4 VP of 60 means every showdown. Yeah, that's what happens when you run hot. I don't. You've seen like 50 hands from the guy. I don't. Yeah. A little bit too worried then. Yeah, straight flush followed by straight versus set. Yeah, that's because he's running hot. Like he's not. I don't know. Maybe your definition of super user is different from mine. From my point of view, a super user is someone who can see other people's hands. Which that guy obviously is not doing. He's just lucky. Like he's getting dealt good hands because of essentially luck. There's not a lot more to that, I don't think. So we post about micro stakes on Discord. Let's see the big difference between NL10 and the 100, about 3 big blinds in rake. 3 big blinds is 3 big blinds. Like if you're winning at 25 NL for 4 big blinds per 100, then that 3 big blinds is like your entire winnings, almost. So it's significant. Do you think I miss out on EV by using small open size and not using varied size of the micros? Yep, that's why I'm doing this. Too much limping. Yeah, Cass limping. There's not a lot happening on this one. Let's swap it out for this one, shall we? Just because I know you guys want to see more 6 max type stuff rather than that 3 max. Maybe you guys are interested in 3 max, but top pair. I don't know if I can fold top pair just yet. Yeah, where does that go? Like, still, like, I don't understand why they call this elevator music, because you must be riding some weird elevators. You bet player 4 wins. Okay. Okay. There we go. Right, the micros is rigged. It's rigged. This one time I had a straight flush and lost. We need to study other post-flop sims, other ranges. We play mixed pre-flop strategy. Yeah. You need to put more study in if you want to get better. An awkward size. I should have just went all preflop. I don't understand what he's doing. Hey, got kings again. That's nice. Just make it the same size because they're never going to bleed us. G'day Evan, just asking what bankroll strategy you're using during the challenge. So what I'm doing is I'm estimating my standard deviation, and I'm estimating my win rate, and then I'm just going to go and do my standard deviation divided by my win rate, and then with those two together you get a number which I'm going to be using as the number of buy-ins. So for example, if the standard deviation is 150 big blinds per 100 and my win rate is 10 big blinds per 100, then I will be using 150 divided by 10, which is 15 buy-ins. What's the math behind that? There isn't any, it's just a rule of thumb. What would you estimate the sustainable win rates among the strongest players on a site like Ignition at the various levels? I don't know, probably like the very strongest players. Maybe around 10. Depends on whether they're playing regular tables or Zoom or whatever it's called. Zone. John, I don't understand what you mean by cash out Doom switch. I don't believe in Doom switches. I mean, it's a very human thing to attribute just plain variance to, like you put a story, you see this variance and you create a story about it. Even though it's just totally random. Like, it's the same way like how like you sometimes see patterns in static. Because your brain is like tuned to pick up patterns. And it'll see patterns in things that are just totally random. So that's just what's going on there. Leahy playlist. It's just this app called what's it called again? Pretzel app on Chill Station. One coach mentioned 20 big blinds per 100 hands, even beyond the micros, which is optimistic. Yeah, that's super optimistic. And then, yeah, I mean, a lot of the content I've been working on right now is related to my book, so just gonna have to get my book. So I've just been doing like these kinds of streams and whatnot, and then the stuff in the book is going to be the tip-top cutting-edge stuff I'm putting in there, like a lot of exploit pre-flop crap. Pre-flop exploitations, post-flop exploitations, like a lot of the really quite interesting stuff. There's no direct relationship between the rake and bigger 100, the rake percentage or cap and bigger 100. You really have to figure it out empirically. But I think there's a little table that I put up in the Discord that was someone's estimate of the different levels on ignitions, so you can have a look at that. I'm not sure how many hands it was, but the amount of rate that you pay is going to be related to your playstyle. So the looser that you play, the more rake you're going to pay. And the more aggressively you play, the more rake you're going to pay. So yeah, rake is the enemy of loose aggressive players. If you play loose aggressive in the micros, you're just going to lose all your money to rake. So does that mean you should be playing tight passive? Not necessarily. You should be playing fairly snug and trying to exploit people as often as you can, including preflop, which is what we've been trying to do here. What happened? We below $10 now. Oh what? Alright, let's swap this table out because it doesn't look as good as this one. John asks, are the higher stakes easier because the rake is low? The higher stakes aren't easier. I mean, the rake being low helps, but like it's not like the higher stakes are easier than the lower stakes. Like the reduction in rake is not enough of a is not enough to make you suddenly a winning player at the higher stakes, mid stakes, whatnot. So we just revert. Let's put in a 6 of this stack. A6. So that's why you don't open A6 in the hijack and then call an all in. Like at the high levels, you don't end up having as many players that will do that. You're not going to have anywhere near as many players that they'll do random stupid stuff pre-flop. Most players will play reasonably well pre-flop, and then you gotta do a combination of exploits both pre-flop and post-flop in order to grind out all of your win rate. A lot of the low stakes is just, do you know how to play pre-flop? The whole playing post-flop matters a bit less. I'm not saying it doesn't matter, it just doesn't matter as much because players are making their mistakes pre-flop rather than post-flop. And you want to be making the money as early as you can in the tree, which means more pre-flop. So do a lot of pre-flop study, and that's probably the best way to get to a decent level. I mean, if money is no object, you just play the very highest stakes. I don't really understand that question, because if money is no object, then why are you playing? You're playing for fun. You're playing for fun, then figure out where you're going to get the most fun, whether it's just donking off 100 stacks at 2-0 or trying to outgrind the high stakes pros on 10k NL poker stars. Like, I don't really know what you mean by that question, Self. So we're not looking to this guy posted. Maybe we should have a go. There's no point because the blind can still reopen the pot. Anyway, you can help when reading the proof option is easier and rendering color blind. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. It's a tough one, Lee. I mean, what you can do is if you have Monk of View, you can go and set the colors to whatever you want. So just set the colors to something that you can find a bit easier to see. It's too over cool now. Just let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Edwin's asking, what would you estimate your play to study ratio is? If you count like doing stuff on my website and trying to coach you guys as a form of study, which I guess it kind of is, then I'd probably play half as much as I study, or half as much as I work and coach and do whatever with Zenith. So we've got about half an hour left. You guys have any questions, ask in the chat. Remember there's a bit of a delay, so ask a question and I'll get back to you. And also remember to like the video if you haven't already. That always helps. Got a walk, that's nice. It's having a connection issue on my end or something. Jesus Christ. Whatever, let's post. Post, get back in it. Probably shouldn't be posting, but we missed a small one anyway, so it doesn't hurt too much. call this hand. Yeah, probably a bit loose. 9-8, but I mean if this guy's not squeezing, then the odds are just flop a straight is nice. So like in the small blind, when it goes multiple limps, like you really want to continue with basically only with hands which play reasonably well multi-way, so that means like suited connectors, and I mean if you're brave enough, offsuit connectors, but it also means like folding stuff like the offsuit aces, offsuit kings, kind of the weaker offsuit broadways, and really focus on being able to make a straight or flush post-flop. Ace king is ace king. I mean, there's a little bit of extra money at the start. It's kind of wide up the ranges a bit. Come on, don't time out now. Bloody hell. Well, the other table's working fine. Don't know what's going on with this connection. Come on. Bloody hell, I might have to close the table and open up a new one. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's... I don't know, let's leave this. Let's put this here for now. Oh, they're down for maintenance. That's why it's fucking up. God, maybe I should make like a little banner or something saying that. Saying that they're down for maintenance, they're just making us time out in all of our hands. Alright, they're down for maintenance. I'm not going to keep playing with this this lag or whatever. Down for maintenance. Come back later. Well, I mean that running ace king and aces was unfortunate. That happens. Pretty sure that happens every time that we get full of it, which is funny. They're only forwarding aces in this pool. But hopefully the bankroll load. Not the bankroll load. I mean, the zone seems to be working. Where are we at? 369, 46. I don't know if this is right. Maybe it is. Let me think. 318 plus 50. Yeah, that's about right. So we're up about a bar and a half of the last hand. But now we're up about half a bind. That's okay. Alright, so I guess that's the end of the session. Unfortunately, they went down for maintenance. Do I want to play a bit of Zoom? Can we play Zoom? How much time we got left? Half an hour. Let me know what you guys want. You want to play a bit of Zoom? Finish off the session? I think people are moving to Zoom because they're realizing that the regular cash games are down. Let me know what you guys think. A little bit 25 mil zoom just for the walls. Bankroll's not quite there yet, but yeah, let me know. Let me know. Play 6 on the left table with a super user. I don't think you understand what a super user means. Yeah, right. Why not? Why not, shall we? Play a bit of 25 an hour just for the rolls, like half an hour, and then we'll end the session with it. A little bit faster paced, so we don't lose everything. Bankroll's not quite there yet, but whatever. With the regular tables shut down, I guess all the fish have moved here. You gotta chase them, right? Check 29. Let's go for a bluff. Bluff. Shear the sheep. Alright. Not sure what that means. I'm not sure. I don't think. I think you're just creating a narrative in your head to justify the variance. Very top up.
You have reached the voicemail box of
Kino.
Just wait for the tone.
See with the ace-5. Let's check the turn. Check the river. Going to showdown, I think.
The person you're trying to reach is not available right now.
Let's call through river. Too much river this hand. Probably. Throw it to 9.
If you need further assistance, enter pound now.
Check it back. Got a gush up on the left. Probably could be betting it.
Please leave your name, number, and a message after the tone.
Open this hand, king 7. Opening up the king 7. Get a couple of walks. Fairly standard stuff. I don't think it's a zoom fee, right? A bit less splashy than the regular tables. So they go to the 6 high, they go to the 5 high. So again, this guy's pretty short. Yeah, not on the hijack there. Not sure why you think that when they could just stack everyone equally. I don't understand. Like why do they have to target players that have a big stack when they could just target everyone? I think you're just making up a story there, John. one and done. One and done. One and done. No, I'm done. Yeah, let's go looking high, got shot. Back to flush motor, back to straight motor. Guess we can off this end. That's a go. Do. 15 over. Learning, like if you're just trying to learn and you don't really care about the money that you're playing, then yeah, you can start 50 0, 100 0. Listen, the rake isn't just gonna like grind you into dust. But like the rake doesn't really drop off until you get above 100 0 anyway, so like we really shouldn't be playing 25 0 zoom because the rake is very high. Bluff raise this hand? I think so. Take it back. Well, I mean, if you've seen all the challenges, that's clearly not the case. If you watch them all, and why? I don't understand why you would think that. Like, what motive do they have to do something like that? No, we should probably top up here on the left. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure why a site would need super users playing in their games if they can just rake the hands. For rake, yeah, I think the zone is pretty bad for rake. Not sure about being able to track guys on ignition. Just looking it down with the pair of twos there, I mean, get to win against ace high sometimes. Not a lot of point in bluffing. I guess you could consider bluffing the flop. But there's a lot of bluffs you could have. Get up there on the right. Yeah, I mean the thing is, like, you can make as many statements that you can't prove or disprove. It doesn't really mean anything. Like, is there a teapot? I claim that there's a teapot between the Earth and the Sun. It's just floating out there, just somewhere. It's just orbiting. It's within like a figure eight between the Earth and the Sun. You can't disprove me, can you? Yeah, I mean, it's exactly the same as the vampires drinking blood. It's the exact same. Yeah, but like, what even is money? Like, what is it? What does it mean? I don't know. It's a question you gotta ask, right? It's a real conspiracy. What even is it? Great distribution so far. Not a great distribution so far. We did a whole lot of marginal hands, haven't we? Let's open pot in the cutoff. Yeah, but like, click through what is it like? What does it mean? What does money mean? What do these numbers mean? Bottom pair in the limp pot. Check it. Yeah, it's way too weak now. Queen high? Hey, bucket twos. Well, when did you move to 25 an hour? Yeah, I mean, like, the regular tables crashed like half an hour ago, and so we just decided to play some 25 an hour for lols. Probably gonna play them in like 5 minutes, and we'll see. The bankroll was at, I think it's at 350 something. Yeah, 350. No, it's actually around 350. Believe it or not. I have a bet time. Money is a unit for measure. What are you measuring? Measuring papers. Follow the SI there. You're going to be folding a lot after a min open. Exchange coin. In the past we have to barter. Yeah, but why is it this thing and not something else? Why is it a piece of paper and not like a goat or something? I don't know. Why don't we just like trade in like chocolate? I can just give you 10 kilos of chocolate. Something for others to afford something that others create/work. Not sure what you mean by that. We do something for others to afford something for us to work. Not sure what that means. Yeah, but like why is that the case? Just call him. Alright. Okay. So he's got ace king, and he does. The numbers, yeah, but why does it mean life and death for some people? The past was gold and silver and now Bitcoin. I mean, you might have skipped a step there. Less cost for transactions. Doesn't really explain what it is. I mean, there's a pretty good. There's a bunch of reasons why I price my book in Bitcoin rather than other stuff, other currencies. Like you see, we open like pot there on the low jack, and he just flat ace king suited. It's great. It's amazing. Oh man. %? Quite a 6 watt there. Raise it. Cheeky value raise there, checking back the river. I mean, that's the real conspiracy, right? Like, who cares about super users? Like, we use this thing called money and we're playing for it, but like no one knows what the fuck it is. What even is this thing that we're all so obsessed with? Why? Why does it mean life or death for some people? It's kind of sad. Unit for measuring value. Okay. But like I can measure value in like pogo sticks. Like this desk that I'm playing on is worth 3 pogo sticks. Is that what does that mean? Oops. So then we can go around measuring everything in pogo sticks. You guys have pogo sticks overseas? It's like this thing where you jump on. Maybe I should have linked that. The raise on the turn with the ace queen. Yeah, I mean it's just a raise for really thin value there. And then the intention is to raise and then check back the river most of the time. John, I don't think stem cell technology is quite there yet. I mean, if living forever was, if the cost of living forever was only 15k, I mean, like there'd be a lot of people who would take that. So, like, I mean, you can spend 15k and you live forever. Like, that's a pretty good deal. Nice, get the steal through with the queen jack. What is this with this distribution? We have not seen any strong hands. Oh, we saw a bit of ace queen. Let's call this. Exactly right. Can't vampires live forever? Wouldn't you just like become a vampire? At least I'm pretty sure like if you find another vampire, you can become a vampire for free by just letting them bite you. It's a shame this guy's only got $6 behind. I mean, there's plenty of people who are homeless and aren't dead. What is money? An economic unit that functions as generally recognized medium of exchange for transactional purposes within an economy. Money provides the service of reducing transaction cost. Okay. It's a nice definition. But like, why is it the thing that you use? Why is it this and not something else? Like, why was it not something like just regular favors? Like, can do this for you for a favor, Got a bit over time. Yeah, we'll keep going. This Joe Rogan. You know, Joe Rogan's been advertising Cash App recently. The Bitcoin trading platform thing. I think you can try other stuff on it as well. Live 50% longer. Yeah, Transylvania. Sure, there'll be a few vampires around there. Like, why don't you just like if you're about to die, you just move to Transylvania and try and find a vampire to bite you. Like, cure for cancer, vampire bites are. Because you end up living forever as a vampire. Pick the flop, make trips. Hard it. Who was they? I mean, I'm pretty sure you can make money way easier if you can make a goat. At least this stuff. What's all the donking today? Do we just call? I don't understand this line. Don't understand this line at all. Why would you do that with a pair of fives? Makes no sense to me. Anyway, hello Atty. Did I see you earlier? Have you been around yet today? Maybe. Maybe you left and came back. Why would they trade babies? Or why not trade like Lamborghinis or something? Like if you're in Hollywood and you're rich, just like trade a Lamborghini, or like you can like maybe vampire teeth because they can make you live forever. Like why not trade vampire teeth? Just check it into your skin and then boom, you're a vampire. Heart the gut shot. Let's give up. Oh, made a pair of fours. But wouldn't it taste better? Wouldn't blood taste better if you were a vampire? Like, why would you? Let go of the ace-10. Like, why would you just like not? Why would you not be a vampire and still drink the blood when if you're rich enough you have the option to become a vampire and the blood becomes very tasty for you, right? Seems kind of strange to me. Like that's clearly the plus EV play. Like if you're trying to drink blood, just to become a vampire first. Hey, we win with the top pair. Let's do one and done. It's a bit strong for that. Nah, one and done. What's easy to create transport/control? Vampire teeth. Do we keep going? Do we keep going with the gut shot? Nah, I've got a lot of gut shots. Let's check this one back. If he checks us, we'll probably give up. No, we'll bluff, I think. I think we can go with king high gut shots. Like I'm pretty sure like teeth are pretty small. Like if you're gonna exchange something as a unit of value, like teeth wouldn't be too bad. Six. Check it. This ball's actually way better for him than it is for us because like he shouldn't have like kings and stuff. Alright, let's pot it now. So not go all in, just for the balls. I mean, might be smaller than a Lamborghini, but like I'm pretty sure Vampire Teeth is also smaller than Lamborghini. But like a Lamborghini can transport itself, right? Like if you're trying to like trade Lamborghinis, you can just like drive the Lamborghini to some guy's house and then like trade it for some vampire teeth. Do vampire teeth like regrow? Like if you're a vampire and you lose a tooth, will it like grow back? These are the important questions, guys. These are the important questions. Like, who cares about the poker? Like, who cares about just stacking guys left, right, and center? We need to find out about the vampire teeth. What's my opinion about money? Well, I mean, I sell my book in. I use Bitcoin as the unit of measurement for as a unit of account for my book, right? So, I mean, it probably tells you a couple things about what I think about it. Yeah, I mean, Bitcoin is not as good as vampire teeth. Like, vampire teeth is a way better money than Bitcoin. Check it. Min bet. Alright. Isn't adrenaline like produced in your adrenal glands, which sit above your kidneys? I mean, you hear a thing or two about being in Hollywood and having your kidneys taken. And I imagine if they're taking your kidneys, they'd probably take your adrenal glands with it, because it's basically very close. But if you're a vampire and you get your kidneys stolen, will they grow back? That's the question. That's the question we're going to be asking, guys. Who cares about the teeth? The adrenal glands if you're a vampire and you get your kidneys stolen. You want to full bet this? Give up here on the left. Give up here on the left. I mean, if you drink someone else's adrenaline, like, have you ever had like ever seen like those EpiPens? Those like if someone has like a allergic reaction. Like, how do they make that? I'm sure there's some bacteria that makes it, right? Like, why would you have to drink someone else's? Unless, like, if you drink someone else's adrenaline, it becomes it's got special powers, like vampire adrenaline. Like, if you get vampire adrenaline, I'm sure that's like 10 times better than regular adrenaline, right? Imagine like if you're like a drug company, and like instead of just like selling regular adrenaline in these EpiPens, like you sell vampire adrenaline instead. Like it makes the allergic reaction go away 10 times faster. What's going on here? This is bugged out or something. Up against the big blind. Guess we'll pot it, go polar. Do some polar. I guess we'll just keep potting it. Nice and polar. I don't know what's happening here on the right. I'm gonna close it and then open a new one. I mean, we really should. I really should be ending the session. We're having so much fun. Having so much fun. Thanks, Shippy. Put a lot of time and effort into that website. Why is it not letting me open another table? Jesus. Anyway, I don't know, having some issues with the software. Might call it, guys, after this. Let's leave in the big blind. Let's leave in the big blind. Play this last few hands and leave in the big blind. I don't know what's happening with the software. Anyway, last, yeah, the session's closing. All right, let's do if it'll let me. Hang on. Let me try something. Alright, thanks guys for joining me so far with the Bankroll challenge. We went for a little longer than I thought that we would, because we had a bit of fun talking about the vampire adrenaline.
They talk about another kind of world.
I don't know, I think
What are you afraid of?
I think one of the tables is like stuck or something. I'm trying to log out.
I'm lost in old ways.
Anyway, yeah, if you guys have any last minute questions, make sure to ask now and I'll try to answer.
I'm not afraid.
You're looking to do something similar to Zenith Poker. I mean, if you want to collaborate, you can always make content for Zenith. Let's try to log back in, see if we can get that number on that bankroll, because I'm pretty sure the 25 vanilla session was a bit of a win. Yeah, I mean, thanks Nicholas. We're going to learn a lot about vampires this session. Well, it'll show up.
Another kind of work.
Anyway, let me show you the bankroll.
What are you afraid of?
329, but I think there's like $60 sitting somewhere on one of these tables that needs to
I'm lost an old way.
get back to me because it was like would have timed out or something. Something weird happened with the software. It's sitting on one of these tables. So I had a bit of a win today. So 329 plus 60 was it 58 or something? So what's that? 385-ish. So a bit of up and down today. A little bit more up towards the end. And I will have to also thank the Patreon subscribers. So anyway, thanks to the Patreon subscribers, my patrons. I might put up another goal for the Patreon, because if I can get enough money together, we can start hiring some really nice servers to run some preflop sims. So I have to thank Benito, Jared, Barbaros, and Julien. Barbaros, I think I saw you today in the chat. Thanks for stopping by. And thanks to everyone for joining me for this edition of the Bankroll Challenge. And, oh yeah, there we go. Pop back up again. There you go, 386.33. So we started today at 366, and now we're at 386. I mean, 4 hours work, earning 20 bucks. That's the micros for you. Anyway, I will see you guys later. Bye now.